Good evening. It's Tuesday evening here. Um, give you a little update on my wife's laptop. She got it figured out on her own. It took her quite a while. We got the AT&T Yahoo SBC Global. It's all one. AT&T owns SBC Global, but however, she went into Yahoo and she got it. She got that, I think it was yesterday, she successfully got the email in, and the Zoom is working. She had a Zoom appointment yesterday with one of her doctors, and she was on the laptop. And she's always early because the doctors are always late. I think she had an 1 o'clock appointment. It wasn't until 1:30 by the doctor got in there. So, she's waiting and waiting and waiting. However, the screen was black on the laptop. And come to find out, there's a little slide switch on the camera, which is microscopic, and you have to operate it with your fingernail. I didn't know this. The Dell Latitude 5400 has a privacy shutter on the webcam. But we didn't know this, because there's no book. I don't think she bothered downloading the book. So she ended up having to go on the desktop computer and do the Zoom. Fortunately, the doctor was late, so everything worked out all right. Don't forget, neither one of us understand this new technology. Every time they come out with something new, they got a gadget on there you're not familiar with. Being that it didn't come with any book whatsoever, not even a piece of paper to show you the basics of what the features are. We didn't know. So I had to look on YouTube, but by that time it was already, gone. The appointment was, she had to do it on the desktop. She used it today, and just a little over an hour's battery life fully charged. It's very poor on battery. So, otherwise, she likes it. It sure runs hot. Very, very hot on the left side. You got a vent on there. So, she's got it on a little holder. It's a plastic holder, but it isn't a fan or anything. It's just a holder to hold the laptop up so she can put it on her, on her belly and just adjust it and use it. So, that works out good. So overall, things are working good that way. Little things like this that we didn't know about. I guess years ago you used to put a piece of tape over your camera if you didn't want anybody getting into your webcam on the laptop. So, anyways, that's a safety feature, but now we know about it. So, most likely the switch was in a position where it blocked the camera. But like I say, we didn't know that. So everything's good that way. I got to go for blood work for my PSA, and that's well over 5 now, and I'm sure that's going to be sky high. My diabetes A1C shot up from 8.5 to 8.9. Story of my life. It'll get to a point where if the PSA keeps going up, as we don't know, I won't know until tomorrow at 8 a.m. I got an appointment at Quest Lab, and then I'll find out that before I go to the doctor, which is the 11th of this month, the prostate doctor, and I'll find out the bad news that my PSA is shot up again. So, and I had cryosurgery done in 2009. Alright, enough of that. Enough of my problem. So, the power supply that I was using with this, crap to bed. It's stone dead. So the dehumidifier takes 9 volts, and I'm running it on my good old analog power supply. You can't beat the analog, they're the best. Linear. I call them analog. Okay, so this is dead. I didn't measure the voltage, but this don't work on it. And I got a little cord made up that goes to my power supply here, and it's been running all night, and it's got a little water in it, because with this humidity crap here, the shop is going to get musty again if I don't run this. So it draws 2 amps, a hair under 2 amps. And the power supply is pretty warm. I got to get this off of there. Blocking the vents. Wow. Yeah, that's getting too hot. We'll put that down there. Yeah. But that's what I got to do until I can find another one. All I got is 12 volts or 6. So this is not the original power supply. The original one crapped out on it. Tommy's got the same thing in his bedroom, and it's still running on the original power supply. So, but this has gone through 2 power supplies already. Other than that, not much going on. I just wanted to give you all an update. I'll take you outside, and I did some painting on the decking today. I started early in the morning because the physical therapist came later in the day, and the nurse showed up later. So my wife was sleeping, so in the reclining couch. So I figured I better do it because it took me about an hour and a half, I guess, to paint it. And I'll show you. Nothing fancy. It's that bare number 9 redwood watercolor paint, which looks good, as I mentioned so many times. Because the humidity's low and it's sunny, and I work when I can. Even with the humidity low, it was comfortable in the morning, but then it was getting close to 11 o'clock, and I was sweating, pouring sweat out of me, and the humidity's low, so I can't take the heat or humidity at all. I got to have an AC on me, blowing directly on me. The AC in this shop, as old as it is still working quite well, but I don't need it right now because I'm going to be leaving, and I'm going to show you the deck, and that'll be the end of this video. I think it came out pretty good. It's not finished. There's only 1 coat on the floor, and I did the rails, the top of the rails, and the knobs, because the paint that was on there was a Glidden mixed redwood, but it looks kind of brownish, light brown. So I wanted to get that a nice bright redwood look, which is what I like. But I got to do the crisscrosses and stuff like that, and the ramp and everything. That's all going to be done when I can get a week of dry, cool weather. And that might not happen until hurricane season, which I'm very, very, very worried about. You know, with that hurricane down in the tropics there. All right, enough of that. I'm going to take you outside. I gotta do the steps yet. I gotta scrape over here and the rails and stuff. And that's it. Thanks for watching.